Good evening, everyone. I am DJ Squirrel. It's Friday.
Of squirrels.
I wanted to finish my game, but no, I have to do this show. Woe is me. Life is hard.
Your game is a travesty, and you should feel honored to do this over Sonic Heroes.
Hey, Sonic Heroes was a decent game. It was better than Sonic 06.
Okay.
Once you get over the little control inconsistencies, and actually I've got several mods on it so that it runs better. Actually, it looks really nice widescreen.
What year was Sonic Heroes made?
05.
I was in school.
Right.
So
anything after some of the old school Sega Genesis stuff, and I'm talking maybe one or two on the Sega Dreamcast, if those of you remember that.
I also
sucks when it comes to Sonic games.
Surely, I also played Sonic Adventure 1 and Sonic Adventure 2 before I played Sonic Heroes this week.
I was asked out once while playing Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yes, I played all three of the Dreamcast era games because why not? I wanted to. And maybe I'll play Sonic Generations next week.
When you really think about it, when it comes to game consoles, there are two game consoles that everyone seems to forget about, and that's the Sega Dreamcast and the Sega Saturn. Everyone remembers everything else.
No, people remember the Dreamcast.
More than they do the Saturn, but you ask some kids who call themselves hardcore gamers who know about like NES and Super NES and even Atari, they'll be like, "Wait, there was a what's the Dreamcast?"
Everyone, no, the Dreamcast was really good. Everyone liked it.
I was like,
that's the problem, was they couldn't get any games for it.
They had a lot of really good.
Even I know
sorry, Zai.
They were the ones who had one of the original Soul Caliburs.
Yeah. Okay, Zai, please talk, because I feel bad for running.
Sorry, I was gonna say I was never into all the old consoles and everything. I had a Master System, but didn't play it that much. But even I know what a Dreamcast was. I don't think I ever played on one, but I know my friend had one.
Now, as for the Saturn, the Saturn was just in a really it was a car company too, but the Saturn was just a really bad in between thing that Sega was like, well, we're gonna outdo PlayStation.
Well,
Hoorah.
the Saturn was Sega's attempt at getting into the disc market when it came, because the Saturn was.
Hang on. Actually, you are incorrect. It's not that was the first disc game. Anybody remember the 32X?
Yep.
Anybody remember the Sega CD?
Oh dear, Celestia,
CD.
that was a disaster.
That one was bad. Now that one I will forgive everybody for forgetting.
Yes.
But yeah, no, the Sega Saturn was Sega's attempt to compete with PlayStation, and
who's the terrible Sega fanboy? Me.
Yeah. It was just a fail on every level.
It reminds me of the Vita. It's just it could have been so amazing if Sony actually just cared about it. It could have been such a great handheld. But they've just ruined it.
Yeah, well that's kind of like the way it is with a lot, fucking game systems. Hell, the Atari system would have been amazing if they had kept up with it, but no, they let it falter, and Nintendo took up the slack.
Another thing too, all those 90%, I'm seeing a good chunk of the popular game reviewers are all Nintendo people.
Mm-hmm.
And they barely give Sega a chance in anything. Maybe one or two popular people are Sega people, but I'm just come on, guys.
At least try the Sega stuff out.
Yeah, I mean, if you watch Game Grumps and any Sonic game or Sega, any Sonic / Sega game, Aaron just shits on, trolls and shits on. And,
but he has good reason why.
But not all of them. Not all of them need not all of them are terrible. They're really not.
No, but it's just when he does shit on them, it's because of glitches and bugs and just everything going wrong.
No, he just wants to. He's a fucking troll, is what he is.
I don't know. I played some Sonic games on my Master System, but I never really got. I stuck to them, so I didn't get very far, and I just didn't play them very much after that. So I just went on other games.
You had a Master System?
Yeah, Sega Master System.
That was the Genesis. Well, no, that was right before the Genesis.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I think we've gone off on a bit of a tangent here, guys.
Anyway,
maybe we should do introductions.
We'll switch back to introductions.
I'm having real downtime in the void flashbacks here.
Okay, introduction. So we have actually Zai joining us today. Yay!
Yay! He's not sleepy. Well, he probably is, but didn't fall asleep.
All right, actually.
He will be.
Some chips and satay sauce.
We have Silent Stormy. The Silent Storm.
Yeah, he really does have a name. Wow.
She must be silent. We also have everyone's favorite unicorn, Rarity.
Absolutely. I should be your favorite. Oh.
We
Is
also
it now?
have, I guess, QD.
You guess?
Everyone's stinky detective who needs to take a shower, but he didn't take a shower before the show, Sherlock.
Hey. I like staying fit at the gym, okay? I don't see any of you guys doing that.
That's his revenge.
That's because I do it in the morning.
We all exercise in our own way.
Actually, I technically do it in the morning when I wake up, QD, because I have graveyard shift, and I woke up at 2 today.
You and your technicalities.
Yeah, who wakes up at 2 p.m.? I mean, come on. Ugh.
You do, Zai, all the time.
Sometimes I wake up at 2 p.m.
I know, that's the joke. Oh my god.
But yes, also I had a really good dinner, so I'm jazzed and full of energy.
You sounded so full of energy when you got on.
It's like a monster when you have a well done steak and then just boom, up goes your stamina.
See, no. I was jazzed up to play my game, not jazzed up to do the show. There's a difference. But
and I'm just like, let's do the show.
We are going to hit the ground running tonight. Slowly running, but running. Let's talk about the movie teaser. Why don't we?
You mean that shitty thing that they just threw together at the last second because they knew they needed to put something out?
Absolutely.
Yes. Now, you want to talk about bad promotion.
I mean, it's just like a couple of bits of animations and some voices.
Well, now, okay, let me get the good out of the way first. They did finally give us a date. It's October 6th, so we now have a release date. We know when it's coming out.
Yes.
So that, at least, they did something good. They at least told us. It wasn't like, when Shrek 2 was coming out, they told us about a year in advance with all of this advertisement. At least they're playing things close to the vest with this.
But you want to talk about a bad announcement of a movie? 2002, the Powerpuff Girl movies got barely any kind of screen time on TV at all. Like, maybe a month before it was supposed to come out, it got a little bit, but because that was also the same year the first Scooby-Doo movie was coming out, they were way too hyped up for that.
Well, I guess when the channel that's going to be showing all the ads for the movie is basically, owns the ship of the fleet, the
flagship.
It owns the flagship to what's made that channel popular. I think they'll probably waste the money on advertising for the movie.
But it's just sort of sad because that one movie and it flopped, and it makes me sad because Cartoon Network never made a theatrical movie ever again so far.
Well, to be honest, it wasn't that good. Even if they had low advertisement, I watched it. I was like, this is really silly. Like, this is silly by Powerpuff Girl standards.
That was the point.
That was my childhood.
Yes.
But
yes,
it wasn't
Stormy.
that good. That's the thing. It was okay, this is how I view it. Now that I look with hindsight, I view the Powerpuff Girls movie as a portent of the Powerpuff Girls reboot.
No.
Dude,
I refuse.
I agree with Stormy. I'm not putting on my fanboy goggles here.
Please don't.
But
I
no,
actually don't
it's
remember
nowhere
much about
near
the
as bad
movie.
as the reboot.
No, it's not as bad as a reboot. I'm not saying that. I'm saying movie basically started the trend towards making the Powerpuff Girls more topical and more, of the time.
Well, it was already high on the need to get list anyway.
See, I don't think being of the time is a bad thing. I just think they're doing it a bad way.
Yeah.
Well, no, it doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing, but very few people know how to get it right.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Oh, can I just say, while we're still on the Powerpuff Girls movie, I actually managed to win tickets to go see the premiere here in Australia.
I'm sorry.
And I'm so happy. I got to take one of my best friends of the time, and she gave me one of her toys as a present for taking her, and I was so happy, and it's just a really good time.
Now I gotta ask, Storm, how old were you when the movie came out?
What year did it come out?
02.
7.
So, take away.
Oh my god damn it. I was still in high school. Fuck, you were 7? God damn it.
I was 7! And that's why I'm like, I barely remember it, but it was a great
You're like
time.
10 years younger than me! Ah!
Anyway, moving on to
not having a midlife crisis.
moving on to not having a midlife crisis. Let's talk about other shows that are coming
Thank you very
out
much.
soon.
There's no quarter life crisis.
Or not.
Let's talk about other shows coming out soon. Invader Zim will be returning.
Right.
Well, it's just
Is
a
that a movie?
movie.
Is that
Just a
show?
movie, but still.
Ah, yes. So cool.
Yes, it is. We got the original VA. It's gonna be
Who can do the
awesome.
best Gura impression? Probably not me.
I'm not even gonna try.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember some like the lines. I haven't seen Invader Zim in ages, God. Because I never saw it as a kid, so like a while ago, like a couple of years ago, my friend watched it with me. We were just like watching it on my computer for like ages. But like I can't remember much about it.
It was insanely dark for the time, especially for something to be shown on Nickelodeon.
I'm kind of surprised. They've shown
I know,
some
right?
stuff
I mean-
before.
But when I saw it on Nickelodeon, I was like, this art style looks really familiar. And then a friend of mine when I was in high school brought his Jonan Vasquez comics, Johnny the Homicidal Maniac. I'm like, holy shit, it's the same guy! I was like, why is this a show on Nickelodeon? Good God!
I don't know its relation to the trend of really dark, gritty sort of cartoons.
I don't
Like
know.
the
I
early-
think this
the
was
early sort
Jonan
of Cartoon
Vasquez.
Network
I
stuff
think this
and-
was Jonan Vasquez's legitimate take on a children's comedy. Because it had some fucked up stuff that happened in it, but nothing that was any worse than you'd find in Ren and Stimpy. So I just kind of like
how
shrugged
was it
it off.
time-wise compared to stuff like that?
Oh, when was Invader Zim?
So
Like,
I know there was a whole like set
It
of
was-
cartoons sort of in Ren and Stimpy.
it was
sort
turn of the millennium, wasn't it?
It was 2000 to like 2001,
1, 2,
2, I think.
yeah.
Didn't last long.
No,
Yeah,
it didn't. It's mostly because the parents like flipped their shit when they saw it.
They flip their shit over anything
Well,
nowadays.
parents and
believe
Nickelodeon
it
was
was
like,
Disney,
hey, wait a minute. This is getting popular with adults. We don't want this.
Yeah, Nickelodeon has always been kind of stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why everything's SpongeBob on that network.
Yeah.
Well,
So they
Cartoon
know
Network,
adults aren't going to watch it.
and Cartoon Network's not far behind with everything being
No.
Teen Titans Go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was just bad marketing.
I actually
Who
think
was it who thought that? Who's that who said that was bad marketing here?
trade.
I think it was either Trader or Squirrel who brought that up.
Anyway,
Yeah, someone in the
but yeah,
chat.
I actually, speaking of trade, I wish he was here. But I remember when I like geeked out when I saw the trailer for this. And I put on the spoiler chat in our Skype channels. And he's like, I didn't think you'd be into Jonan Vasquez. Shirley, I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I love his work. I've got all of his I had all of his comics when I was in high school. I love Johnny the Homicidal Maniac, and I forgot the name of my other favorite one, but it was the lady with the psychic fat.
The what?
It was about, the main character was this kind of like this gothy artsy type, and she lived in an apartment complex, and one of her neighbors was a fat woman who claimed she was psychic, but she wasn't psychic, her fat was psychic.
Okay.
That sounds disgusting.
Okay.
And then like the fat told her that her house was going by a meteor, so she and her roommate left, and the place got hit by a meteor, and they're like, wow, how's my apartment doing? They look through the binoculars, surprisingly okay. They had little funny in-jokes, like they went to a diner and said, eat or die. Death.
Oh. Speaking of crazy things, have I talked about the Psychonauts sequel
Oh,
in the mid
I
game?
haven't.
Wow, I can't believe they actually managed to get a sequel to that. I mean, it was
After
good.
what, a decade?
Yeah, after 15 years. I mean, it is a good game. I'm really surprised it wasn't, as popular as it is.
Well, they released a kind of an in-between game for VR. And speaking of Invader Zim, the same guy that does Zim also does Rasputin.
Nice.
And it's an interesting little VR game. It's actually kind of unique about how they made movement is because you're a psychonaut. You can jump from mind to mind to mind. To move forward and progress, you jump from person to person to person to progress through the story.
It's a video game, Zai.
And yeah,
Well, I know that much.
It's a video game where you're a kid who basically goes to summer camp, but it's summer camp for to be a psychonaut, where you learn your psychic powers and telekinesis and fire powers and stuff. And it's a really fun, kind of odd, creepy, humorous game.
See, I think the reason Zai brought this up about why Invader Zim became a thing on Nickelodeon back, about 15 years ago. And I'm not sure what other shows were coming out to basically allow something this creepy and dark humory coming out, but I do see a trend of why it's coming back. That even though adults still watch these things, kids still will watch stuff like Adventure Time and Rick and Morty and Steven Universe, and those shows do not really, they don't mince very much. They actually have a lot of dark humor and big adult emotional moments in them, and kids still watch them. So they're like, maybe we should bring Invader Zim back. It was popular back then. Maybe we can get with this next generation of kids. Maybe they'll like it. Speaking of, who saw the Rick and Morty season premiere?
Me.
I'm still mad they completely screwed over Samurai Jack.
Oh, shush.
Oh, don't talk about that. Don't talk about that. I still haven't caught up.
I still check it out, Morty. I'm turning myself into a pickle. I'm Pickle Rick.
Actually, I just started watching the series a couple days ago, and I'm a little about it.
A little what?
What about Rick and Morty?
It's
all right. I'll just say this much, Squirrel. Yeah, there's a lot of parts in it that just seem really stupid and aggravating, but you will find little nuggets of gold inside that craziness that just really just make you go, "Holy shit!" It's amazing.
I mean, it's still fun to watch. I'm still gonna watch the series, but it's just there seems to be a lot of things that are just like you said. It's just it's frustratingly annoying, but at least it's smart in the end.
Yeah, it's still funny. That's the thing. Although I do find it funny. I was getting in a conversation last week because we did watch the premiere together, and I made a comment about Jerry, and they're like, "What? You don't like Jerry?" I was like, "No, I fucking hate Jerry. Jerry's a dick. He's selfish. He treats his family like crap, and he pretends that he knows things. I hate people like that. Just admit that you don't know what Rick's talking about. I will have much more respect for you."
Oh,
I've still never seen the show though myself.
It is a fun show.
I've been told that, but I've also been told by people that really know me that it's probably not my sort of thing.
Yeah,
it kind of relies on knowing the sort of dynamic between Doc Brown and Marty McFly from back then.
Definitely wouldn't.
And since you don't like anything that was made prior to, I'm just gonna say 1997, you're probably
I was born in '91, so
not going to.
It's definitely. I don't think it's it's probably not your show anyway.
I actually have seen a chunk of Back to the Future because it was on one time when I was having dinner at my friend's house. It was just on TV, so we just watched it. I don't know which one it was.
Was the car flying, or was it in the Old West?
There wasn't much of the car in it. That part that I saw. I think it was like he was slowly phasing out of existence or something.
No, that's the first
Ooh,
one.
that's number one.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the first one.
Cool. So that's the one I saw some of then.
Anyway, yeah, I actually find that hilarious that entire based on a parody of Doc Brown and Marty McFly. Like a horribly exaggerated parody of the two of them.
Which is this?
It started off. It started off as bumpers for the Channel 101.
Yeah.
Film fest sort of thing.
Lick my balls, Morty. It's the only way you can. It's the only way you'll stay around.
I don't know if I should do that, Doc. I mean,
you're gonna fade away, Morty. Lick my balls.
Okay. Fuck up, Shirley.
That was the pilot. That's how they pitched the show.
Listen here, you little piece of shit. You know, serve these way up your butthole, Morty. There's some way
Such
up there.
a dumb TV series, but it's so good.
Yeah, it is good unless it gets in the way of Samurai Jack. By the way, I'm here now.
You finally decided to join in.
Hey,
Trade's also just as mad as I am. Yay!
Yes, because there I am tuned into Samurai Jack, and then it airs like. I know you guys have been waiting for the season 3 premiere of Rick and Morty, but god damn it, when you do it over back to back, all night long on April Fool's night, once is fine, but 5 times is insanity.
Although I will say, another really good thing coming out of the premiere of Rick and Morty is McDonald's is bringing back the Szechuan sauce.
What?
Because
is it really?
of that.
The what?
Yes. Okay. There's
oh my god.
A scene in the premiere where they're in Rick's mind and they go to McDonald's and he's like, "Give me a 10-piece and like a lot of Szechuan sauce, like as much Szechuan sauce."
All the Szechuan sauce that you can give. And he turns to like this alien guy, and he's just like,
"What? When they were doing the Disney movie of Mulan, they had this special promotional thing. They had Szechuan sauce, and then it just disappeared. It was gone forever. This will be the only time that we can try it."
It's like it's gone. It was delicious. It's the only time. The very end. That's what I want, Morty. That's my one-armed man. I want the Szechuan sauce. That's fucking Mulan dipping.
Just the whole thing at the end. You know that little bit at the end was improv.
Yeah, absolutely. I love it. So much of that show is improv. They like just say the lines and they
animate on top of it.
Yeah, well, which is what they normally do, but they have
it's
a set
just Tom
script
Kenny losing his mind
over Szechuan sauce.
It's gonna take 9 seasons, 40. It's gonna take 9 seasons, and I'm gonna get my Szechuan chicken sauce.
Oh man, but yeah,
Now
McDonald's has announced they're bringing back the Szechuan sauce because of the Rick and Morty premiere.
At least they're not going to involve Mulan anytime soon.
but still, I want my Samurai Jack. Goddamn it!
But you bitch, you got 2 days left.
Was it
Got
just like
one,
a
and hey, listen here, Shirley. It's a good thing you said that because I wish I had this image. Just there was this thing on Facebook I saw. It's like there's text that says, "You guys gotta calm down. We had to wait 18 months for this premiere." And then our response is the image of a coo just going, "Really, bitch? Really? Really?" So you can calm your tits, Shirley, because we had to wait a long ass time for our Samurai Jack.
I'm a fan of Samurai Jack too. All right, I love the Jack. So don't.
My only worry.
I ship it.
My only worry is that because of the episode screw up, because it says episode 5 is kind of be coming next because of the episode skip. My only worry is that my DVR is going to go, oh, nope, no episode after like the last airing. So now I'm just like, shit.
I don't think it'll be like that, Squirrel.
Just anyway,
I'm not saying anything because I jinxed a lot of things.
So, just a brief recap. What did I miss?
We didn't talk about any pony news. We just talked about
games.
We talked down the squirrel.
We talked
about Powerpuff Girls, maybe.
Yeah.
God.
Well, no, we talked about the trailer teaser for MLP the movie.
Wait, are we on air?
Yeah.
Yes, Sim.
Hello, people.
Hi, Starry. How are you
Yes,
doing?
you've been here for a bit.
Yes, but I didn't know that we were on air.
Yes.
You didn't have to say it.
See, I was
like
in
I
the
said,
IRC
really
anyway,
good-
Snuck in.
and then Squirrel's like, I'm feeling bad tonight because we don't have many people on. I was like, oh shit. I happened to be in the channel and he said that.
Yeah, I saw that. I was just like,
Anyway.
And like I said, the only good thing that really came out of that teaser clip for MLP the movie was we finally got a release date.
Finally got a release date, and we also got Chubby Pie. Or Pudgy Pie, whatever you want to call her.
What?
They are pudgy.
What?
They are kind of
well, I
pudgy.
think he looks a bit chubbier.
Like, look at any comparison between the movie models and the TV models. They look pudgier than normal, which is not bad.
I haven't
Think he
seen
looks
many.
like
It's
a
actually
little-
cute.
They need to cut down on the
It is
weight.
actually
They need
very
to cut
cute.
down
It
on the
is very
sweets, don't they?
Yeah.
As I scroll up a bit on the Discord chat, and you'll see.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Oh, I see. There actually is a comparison.
we're gonna do a quick music break and we'll be right
Yes,
back.
we are.
Here
Here on
on
Celestia Radio.
And see
Oh,
ya.
honey, all the time, except when it's talking down to Sega.
Yes.
And if
Except
anyone
when
starts being Supersonic Racing, I will slap you.
Hey, Supersonic Racing I've never played.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, I don't play racing games.
Are we all
All right.
back?
And we are back. Hello, everyone.
Black.
Grizzly
We're
Snake,
always back.
you found a
Why is it always going to be Brack
you,
with you?
you found a toad on the beach. I see.
What do?
Huh?
He found a toad.
What?
He found
Get
a
ye
toad.
flask.
Hang on.
Is it like, does it have a red and a white and red hat?
No.
I tuned in at the
Actually,
weirdest
Starry,
time.
you're
What?
kind of close.
Oh my god. I was right. I can predict the future.
Yeah,
Oh
we've
my
established this before.
You can see the future.
I did that yesterday in class. We started cleaning up everything, right? And like constantly, like we'd clean up, do a good job, and then another order would come in, so we'd have to clean up again after. I turned to my friend and said, "I bet you that the next order will be a big breakfast or something along those lines." And she's like, "Don't you dare!" And it was, which is one of the bigger meals, which meant a lot of grease stuff, which meant we had to clean up again.
Yep.
And she's like, "Are you kidding me?" I'm like, "I am so sorry."
No, you're not.
No, you know.
No,
you know
I
what
was
you
actually sorry because I
You
had
know
to
what you
clean
should
up
have
it.
said? You should have said, "I can see the future."
Oh my god, no! That was an accident!
You're
It
never
was
gonna
an accident!
Her prediction was an accident.
Yes.
No, that line there. I mean, yes, that
Trying to
predicting
say
was an
it.
accident.
She's trying to say
Oh.
a future in a Duffy voice.
Yeah.
And it came out future instead of future. And never ever let me forget it.
I remember what
Nope.
happened. Each time you said
Like,
it.
there's a lot of things we won't let you forget.
I can see the future.
Yeah, each time you said it, you tried to sort of make it more and more maple syrup cutie.
Maple syrup
You-
cutie.
You know, you made it more and more sweet and thick with cuteness, and then like to the point where it got like
Are you hitting on her?
no trait.
So hang on. Maple syrup cute, thick with cuteness, and a little pat of buttery goodness. Now I just want pancakes. Thank you, Zai.
Well, now you just gotta draw a picture of Starry in the form of pancakes.
No,
I'm not a pancake!
no.
Thank goodness.
Trade. Fuck off.
I'm
Yeah.
not a pancake! I'm not Twilight!
No, just me.
Oh, but I'm not actually pancake!
She needs to
I'm not
stick her head
pancake
out.
cone.
She needs to stick her head out through a giant, like, short stack of pancakes and be like, "I'm the princess of pancakes."
No,
I
that's
am the
like a little-
Twilight.
pancake.
With like a
Remember
little,
Twilight says that? In, like,
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
with a butter
like,
pat
I'm
stuck in her
pancake, I'm
horn
not pancake.
and
Squirrel,
syrup.
How much
all
time?
mussed up in her.
I know
mane.
you're really confused right now, so here's a bunny with a pancake.
We're back on.
We are.
Oh,
We've been back on.
He counted
Trade.
down.
So, Trey,
Uh,
would you like to do news?
Yeah, dude.
yeah, sure. Apologies. I must have muted myself while I was watching something Shirley shared. Let me just scroll back up.
Tony Rick!
There's
Yes.
Bunny
Someone was
Rick!
gonna say something much worse, and then you're just like, I can't say that on
But
air.
yeah,
Just sort of trailed off.
not much news tonight. First of all, let's get the elephant in the room out of the way. The new trailer for the movie. I'm pretty sure you guys have already talked about it, but yeah. Some people say it looks good, but most people say it
It looks
a little
bad.
bit wonky. Yeah.
Yeah, we talked.
I'm in the
Did
middle.
somebody
It
tell me where it
does.
was an accident?
Well, the
Yeah,
problem is the people that made the teaser got the colors all wrong.
They didn't.
Yes, they
apparently-
didn't convert
they
it to
apparently-
8-bit properly.
Yes, they didn't convert it to the proper bits. So hopefully, this teaser will either be edited in the near future, or they'll make a new trailer where everything's rendered properly. Either way, hopefully, this is not what we're getting in the movie.
This was
I haven't seen it.
This was clearly just a rush job, and I'm actually kind of confused as to why they needed to do a rush job. Were they worried no one was going to watch it?
It's ponies, man. You're gonna get all of your money back and then some. If not through the movie, through the fucking products.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, Sea Pony 2017 merch appears on eBay.
So the Chinese knockoffs.
Scooby-Doo!
Someone's made a plushie of it. I was like, holy hell, that person was fast. But then again, probably not.
Yeah, Starry, I think someone had made like a flood about plushie like within 10 minutes of the episode airing.
No, they did. I tried to be quick at it, and someone beat me to it. I was like, oh.
Well, I think, okay, here's the thing. I'm pretty sure they just had an unfair
And a what?
threw together the ears and the
Maybe
wings and
that would be a
and the eyes.
I made a Twilight Sea Pony one.
That deduction is one I would accept. Sure.
They got all of the Sea Ponies. They got
Should-be do, motherfuckers.
Can we have that? Can we save that audio file,
I
please?
swear everything starts going to become a car.
Should-be-do, motherfuckers.
Everything Starry says is just worthy of isolating.
Anyway, I actually...
Are you hitting on me?
Yes.
Although I
Shut up.
am curious about
Because you will burn.
when they get
Sorry.
to this
You know, I would love to just go to past story and show past story, future story,
I was
and
just
past
thinking
story would just be,
I
oh
would-
my god, what am
Is
I?
Is that me?
What
no,
have I
that can't be me! No, I refuse!
Like I have,
It's like Squirrel is Darth Vader and Luke.
No,
Starry is
that's not
Luke without his
possible.
hand. Yeah.
I have,
Search your feelings, you know this to be true.
I have
No!
all the old recordings of her, and she is the meekest, little, afraid to say anything
Then again,
ever.
I used to
And
That's
look
now-
at this now.
and
Look
now-
at her now.
New.
Now
She can't
she's just
shut
so
the fuck
blunt.
See, I used to.
Oh
be really
yeah?
quiet as well.
Oh
I was
yeah?
like-
I can. So watch this.
See, I remember a time when I was like,
That doesn't
no
count.
one ever listens to me or lets me speak.
But I did it
And
to
now
myself, so
You
meh.
still don't let me speak, but at least sometimes the show host.
Anyway, moving on
real
with
quick,
news.
Real quick, Trey, before you go on, I am curious as to how they're going to handle the whole like meme idea of the Shooby-Doo with the sea ponies. I kind of want them to rip off Jitterbug when he
Yes!
gets ponies,
Because
and
it was
just
so
have them-
good.
Yeah,
and have Shooby-Doo just be like a thing they say, like
Yeah.
Shooby-Doo. It's their version of awesome.
Yeah. That was really
I
crazy.
actually, when I first heard that, I didn't realize Fangirl was in Jitterbug's one. Like, I knew that she was in it, but I didn't know which character. I didn't hear it.
Yeah, she was
and then
the
when
bad
she
guy, I
told-
believe.
I know, but when she told me, I was like, I have to listen to it again, and I couldn't
I
hear it at
listened to it-
first. Still, and I was like, I could sort of hear it.
do, but when I listened to it again, that's when I realized it was Fangirl. Like, oh my god, it's Danny.
Anyway, moving on. Before we talk about stuff related to season 7, real quick, I don't know what this company is called. TCI in Australia creates a giant pony memorial in remembrance to Brony employee.
We did what?
Yes.
You did what?
I will read the article.
Do you
Over
have
in
a link?
Yes, it's in the chat already. I put it there just in case you guys did the news without me, which you didn't. Anyway, over in Australia, a company has decided to decorate an entire room in remembrance of one of their Brony employees who sadly passed away last year. Pony artist Citrus360 was contacted via Facebook asking permission to use his artwork, as the guy was apparently a huge fan of his. The result is a gigantic-ass mural, just an entire wall with a pretty awesome bit of art of Fluttershy sitting on the bridge in front of her cottage during the nighttime. It's very cute, and it's just the fact that these people were made an entire mural to honor their fallen comrade.
Let's see how long it
that
stays
is
up
awesome.
there.
I hope it stays up there for a long ass time.
There's gonna be some like upper management who's like, oh, can we take this down?
Oh. But anyway, moving on to more official news. We have the titles and descriptions for Season 7, Episodes 5 through 8.
Already?
Yes. Alright. Fluttershy leans in, Saturday, May 6th at 11:30 a.m., for those of you who do not remember. Fluttershy is determined to make her career dreams come true with the help of some very special ponies, but when her true vision is not being executed properly, she must find a way to stand up and fight for her ideas.
Oh,
What's Fluttershy's dream?
Wait, but she already has a job.
I'd imagine she's going to be more of a professional veterinarian or something like that.
Yeah,
Or maybe run the animal shelter. I don't know.
Yes.
Or they bring in her whole knit sculpture thing from the comics. That'd be cute.
That would be.
Yeah, maybe.
But
Next.
I imagine she probably doesn't get much.
But once again, we have another episode of having to learn how to assert herself.
Well,
It's a lesson you have to
Okay,
continuously
I'll
learn
say-
when
I'll
you're
say this-
introverted.
Yeah, we said this before. That's not something you just learn and then instantly you know. This
It's
lesson
been
and
6 years,
But,
guys.
Shirley, this is not
Surely,
the same
it's-
thing. This is different. Like this is not the same exact setting as just trying to be confident and outgoing in your nature, as Fluttershy's been, and then how to accept a balance of being yourself and trying to be outgoing. This sounds more like it's about trying to sort of defend your ideals versus like other people trying to change them, which is more of an artist.
Because when you're introverted, people can be absolutely draining and can kind of like eliminate what you've learned previously.
I have
when people drain you so bad, like you end up like regressing. You go back into your old habits.
Even just from hanging out with my friends and like having fun, I have to like be alone for a week to recharge because just being around people is exhausting.
Exactly.
Let's hope that Rarity actually comes in and does something for this episode because she's
Well-
been the exact same thing.
Well, speaking of Rarity,
What about me?
Forever Philly on May 13th. When Rarity surprises Sweetie Belle with a special day together filled with all of her favorite activities, she quickly learns that her little sister is no longer the little foal she used to be.
Oh, well, considering the actresses are growing up.
Yeah, this is going to be great. Rarity gets to go through the joys of her little sibling turning into a teenager.
She has to deal with her little sibling having menstruation.
Oh,
I'm sorry, low-hanging
I will not
fruit.
be teaching that to her.
I'm
Excuse
sorry, low-hanging
that's your mom.
fruit.
That's your mom's job.
That
Right?
is her job.
That was low-hanging fruit, and I had to go there.
That's
I'm
low-hanging fruit.
sorry.
Although I am curious as to how they're going to do this because so far the show has been really good when it comes to like writing kids. They do a good job. But now I'm kind of curious, how are they going to write kids transitioning from kids to teenagers and just thinking that their older siblings and parents are dumb?
Good question.
It is, yeah.
I would say like maybe put in some flashbacks of what, not like flashbacks from previous episodes, but flashbacks from events we haven't seen, like from the way younger days. But anyway, next, parental guidance. I see what you did there, bro. Anyway, May 20th. When Rainbow Dash's parents discover she's a Wonderbolt, finally, they show up at every event to cheer her on. However, their unabashed enthusiasm proves to be rather embarrassing and pushes Rainbow Dash to the brink. Didn't we say that something like this would happen?
I'm actually kind of like, what the hell, Dash? You didn't tell your parents you made it into the fucking Wonderbolts?
She deserves to have that imposed on her.
She was probably trying to be independent for this exact fucking reason.
Yeah.
What do you think? Like Dash's parents are helicopter parents, or are they like?
This is why I didn't want him to find out. I knew they just
Oh,
had to.
Greymane said it perfectly. They're Little League parents.
Exactly. They will.
Now I want to have a scene where Rainbow Dash's dad back in the day like got into a fight with another dad during one of the during one of the contests.
And finally,
I'm sorry, I thought this was Equestria.
Finally, hard to say anything on May 27th. When the Cutie Mark Crusaders discover that Big Mash has his first crush,
Big Mash?
they vow
Is that what you called him?
they. Did I call him Big Mash?
Yes.
Sorry, Big Mac. Sorry, Big Mac has his first crush. They vow to help him win Sugar Bell's heart before Feather Bangs does it first.
Those are horrible names.
I
Feather
was
Bang?
told about this, but I'm like, why are they shipping those two? Why?
Now, here's the thing: is it the Sugar Bell from? Well, we don't know if it's the Sugar Bell from Starlight's Village.
A different one. Well, I kind of hope it isn't the same one, but yeah.
Although I
Still.
gotta say, Big Mac, like as far as the fandom and canon is concerned, Big Mac's a fucking player. Just
unintentionally, just all
He's
throughout.
got Shirley, Marble, Fleet, whatever that green was named
All
from the comic.
T-Love.
Green Pony?
T-Love.
Or whatever her
And,
name is.
and the fandom gives time, which I'm not a huge fan of that. And now we've got this new one, 7 fucking mares, and that's not even counting all the gay ships that the fandom does for him.
Hell, most of those are unintentional. Like, all throughout that comic, Big Mac was just bumping into girls and just like, oh, sorry. And they were all just, like, thinking of a they all, like, planning the wedding already.
Right? Yeah.
Well, I think the reason Fleetfoot did that is because she got head trauma.
Well, yeah. But still, Feather Bangs? Really?
Feather Bangs.
I wonder what he's good for.
That, honestly, no, I hate to do this because my mind went somewhere with you or Squirrel, but I just couldn't help think of that really stupid meme song on the internet, Finger Bang. You know, from South Park? Finger Bang Bang.
Oh, God, no.
Feather Bang Bang.
No.
We've been shown that Pegasi wings are very articulate.
Oh, God.
It can be.
Someone's going to be parodying that.
Yeah. And,
I am unfortunately disappointed that Marvel is not the pony he's crushing on, because
that's what I'm annoyed about. We had a perfect ship for him. Why are they changing him?
That was the first thing I was like, oh, so Fluttershy and Marble just don't exist anymore, huh?
Apparently. I think the reason is because a lot of the fandom didn't realize that they're not really related, and even if they are, they're so distant that it was perfectly fine. So they were like, ew, they're cousins.
They really know. No, like we all know they're quote unquote cousins, but we all know that they're so distant that it doesn't matter. Like you said, which is like a lot of people aren't.
Yeah, a lot of people just don't understand that. They just think that the idea that they could be cousins puts them off. So that might be a reason why the show
they're so annoying. They work so well together.
Yeah, there might be a reason the show didn't do Marble Mac.
2 things left on the agenda. One is this has been going on for a bit. Baby Flurry Heart's Heartfelt Scrapbook, Episode 9. Where they do the crystalling again for some reason.
Again? So what is this, a recap episode?
I get... Basically, Baby Flurry Heart's Heartfelt Scrapbook is Pinky telling telling Flurry Heart what happens in every episode, all while everything looks like... what is it? Kirby's Yarn Adventure or something? I don't know.
Like paper mache and scrap, basically. It's actually a really nice filter. They are fun to watch.
It is nice, and this episode gives us the perfect screen cap. Please stand by for Pinkie Pie. Anyway, finally...
Episodes, okay. For some reason I thought this was like a book coming up or something.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, for those who have nothing to do this weekend, tune into Discovery Family, because they're apparently doing a Pony Palooza. They're gonna do every goddamn episode.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Yes.
Are you talking season 1 every episode?
I believe so. The trailer said so.
The Mare-a-thon. I mean, seriously.
Because that's too intelligent.
That's not a new pun.
I know it's not a new pun, but it's
also a good
one that works. God damn it!
Yeah, Ponypalooza doesn't really work for a marathon.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were saying like, oh, why were they using this pun? No.
Well, I believe that is it. Since you guys already did Invader Zim.
Although I am speaking though on those episodes, I'm kind of surprised that the CMC are doing this, considering what happened the last time they played Matchmaker with Big Mac.
Oh God, yeah.
You think they would have learned their lesson? And I know kids are stupid, but geez, come on, girls.
You know they're gonna reference that in the episode, just like, wait, don't y'all remember what happened last time?
Probably.
Yeah, we won't. This time we won't go to Sakura to do it.
Yeah, maybe they were like, they have some justification to how they're doing it differently, or maybe it's not the same sort of scenario. To be honest.
Maybe they just noticed
magic. They're just
this time they know that Big Mac has affection for.
Yeah, like the first time it was, they just said Charlie should have a boyfriend because she's an awesome teacher and we want her to be happy.
And they went through.
Now, and then they're like, well, we can't force them to be together. They're still not learning the lesson. The lesson was two ponies. You can't force two ponies to be together. But now they're like, well, now we need to force Big Mac because he has a crush on her. I'm like, oh, come on, girls, come on.
Well, maybe it's more like they're trying to coerce Big Mac into actually, saying something. Maybe they're going to have like a moment where Big Mac just kind of fumbles his words,
Well, he doesn't talk much anyway, so...
Well, yeah, that could be like the ultimate point. Like, he doesn't talk much, so he doesn't know how to, talk.
I'm still really curious about the whole, like, babysitting Flurry Heart in I think it's episode 3 or 4.
Oh, boy.
That's just going to be hilarious. And because I've seen some screen caps of like Shining Armor and Cadence, and I'm like, what are they doing and where are they going? Are they going on a vacation?
Going on an extended vacation to none of your business, Stan.
All right, we should let Starry know that the spoilers are over.
Yeah, I'm done with news. I got nothing left.
Wait, why have you become like an old hick or whatever?
Because I'm fucking tired.
Well, I'm freaking hungry.
So what's next on the agenda?
Should have gotten food for the show like us.
Squirrel?
We have to read the minutes, I know that.
Do we really have to?
I don't know. What do you guys want to do for an hour? I'm literally stuck.
Wow.
Someone get him out.
We could end early.
No.
End early.
You just want to get back to
we can play cards!
You always want to... No, we can't play cards. We don't have enough time.
Cards!
We only got an hour left, Starry.
Cards!
No.
You always have to do what you want.
We have too many people and not enough time. Okay.
And then we're not going to play it.
How about a quick music break while we determine what the flying fuck we need to do?
Yes.
You're listening to Treetime on Celestia Radio, all pony all the time, except when Starry wants to play cards when we obviously can't.
Cards!
And don't
No.
want to.
And we're back. Hello, everyone.
We are back.
Aye. We
We've
still
been
have no idea.
We've been making fun of Sleepy Flame.
Yes.
It's not my fault.
It is. You're lying down while trying to keep yourself awake. It's your fault. Sit up.
No.
Don't make Storm go over there.
No.
Anyway.
Sorry, I think you're just kind of ruining your reputation with our audience.
I am the fear, just a sleepy fear.
The sleepy
fear.
That doesn't make
The
sense.
sleepy fear.
But I'll still fuck you up.
In any case, we have somewhat of an idea of what we're doing. Shirley has his obligatory fanfic reviews.
Right. Now, unfortunately, neither Trixie or Maud are here to comment on this, but I found an author, and I'm going to post all of the fics that I've read. These are all really cute. They're all in the same universe, and they're all tied to each other. They're in order. This is set in the Equestria Girls universe once again, and this tells the story of Maud and Trixie during the events of the first two movies.
Yeah.
And it's actually quite interesting. The first one is called Stonewalled at the Spring Fling. Now, this actually takes place before the first movie comes out. The girls show up a couple times to help Trixie out. Sunset's there, and she's an absolute bitch. Maud is there, and she's Maud. But the interesting thing about this is that Trixie is trying to, like, and this is not really spoilers territory. She's trying to, she's moved from another school to Canterlot High, and she's trying to reinvent herself. She was one of those dorky kids who never got any attention at school and got bullied a bit. So when she moved to a new one, she wanted to, reinvent her image, and she actually did a pretty good job. But that's all I'll say so far. This starts, a little bit of friendshipping between Maud and Trixie. And this is a crack ship, but I still love it. I call it Moxie. It's one of my favorite crack ships.
I like that.
The next one is called Sitting on a Rock. Now this one takes place still before the events of Equestria Girls, but just before it. Excuse me. Maud and Trixie have become friends-ish. Trixie's kind of freaked out by her. And this is kind of the aftermath of the whole drama that happened in the first fic. Again, won't spoil anything. And it kind of shows the slightly budding relationship between Maud and Trixie. It's pretty cute. These are pretty short too. They're like two and one chapter fics. You can get through most of this in a timely manner. The next one is called The Quartz Quartet Quarrel, and we get to see some of Maud and Pinky's home life with Marble and Limestone. And
Seymour.
I think the author went a little bit Flanderization with Maud, with the Marble and Limestone, because Marble is to the point where she is incapable of speaking, almost, and even to her family. And Limestone is to the point where she's willing to beat the shit out of people that she thinks threaten her family. So there's a lot of drama in this, and a lot of really fucked up things that are implied that happened in the past. Although one of the cutest things about this is that even though Marble you can tell she's a damaged girl, and she doesn't like to speak very much anymore, she still communicates just fine with cell phone. She texts to everybody.
Like vinyl?
Huh?
Like vinyl?
Kind of, yeah.
Actually, that's the song I want to play now.
And the next one is called Cracks Along the Prism. And this takes place during... Oh, I should have said the last one takes place during the first movie. This one takes place during pretty much the entirety of Rainbow Rocks. Basically what Trixie and Maud were going through behind the scenes. And it gets a little dark. Not to say the least. It just gets a little dark. But it is still very fun. The really interesting thing about this relationship is Maud is flustered and she doesn't know what to do, and Trixie has no idea about the whole concepts of what's the word I'm thinking of?
Relationships?
No, she has no
flirting?
Concept of... Alright, here's an example. Trixie will come home from school and just strip out of her clothes and lounge on her bed in her underwear. Or on the couch. Because it's comfortable. She has no sense of... Decency, yeah. She has no sense of, that kind of... It's just, she's casual like that. She's
no
chill
filter,
that.
Okay.
Yeah, and she does this around Maud. And then she goes to visit Maud at her house. And she does this around Marble and Limestone. And it's so funny. Absolutely hilarious. And the last one, which technically isn't in order of everything, but it's into their relationship, is called Maud's Boulder Holder. Oh, funny thing about this guy's fic series is that you get an explanation to the origins of Equestria Girls Boulder. It's actually really cool.
Oh.
So
one question: is the boulder holder over the shoulder?
Nope.
What?
The Pie family is going away on a trip, and Maud.
And Maud what?
Maud needs someone to look after Boulder. So she, after exhausting all of her options, she says, "Trixie, can you take care of Boulder?" And it's kind of like one of those comedy lost pet stories
Right.
Oh no.
No, she does find Boulder in the end, but it's just hilarious the amount of effort she goes.
How do you misplace a rock?
I'm imagining like Milo and Lettuce situation, except with
Milo and Otis. Oh god.
Otis, not Lettuce. Sorry, who's got that?
Milo and Lettuce. Okay.
I was calling that as a kid. I'm sorry. Otis.
You called Milo and Otis Milo and Lettuce?
I always called him as a kid.
Anyway, these fics are really fun. They're cute. They show like a lot of like deep characterization between these people. Like and they give good explanations as to why Trixie is the way she is in Rainbow Rocks and what Maud was doing during the time. And some of it's kind of dark and kind of sad, but a lot of it is really, really good.
Cool.
Hear what correctly? Sorry.
Nothing.
Oh, you're so embarrassed. It's funny.
Milo and Lettuce. Anyway, so these are really fun fics. I enjoyed the hell out of them. They're sad. They're hilarious. They're cute.
Those two things aren't usually said in the same sentence.
Well, it's because they are. They've got
hilariously, tragically sad.
They've got sad moments and they have hilarious moments. Little bit of spoiler here is when, like I said, Trixie has no idea the concept of decency, what's inappropriate to wear. So she goes to spend the night at Maud's place, and she ends up, and because the only thing she learns how to dress like this because of magazines, and she decides, I'm going to wear this cute little thing I wear to bed nowadays because I got the idea out of a magazine. It's a negligee.
Oh no!
And Maud and Marvel and Limestone are like, what the absolute fuck are you wearing? So, and Trixie's just like, what? They said it was like one of the most popular. She just doesn't understand. So moments like that are just absolutely hilarious. And also the relationship between Maud and Trixie is so freaking cute in this. Yes, modesty. Thank you very much. She doesn't understand the concept of modesty. Because, like I said, when she was a kid, she would just get home from school, clothes, and lounge around in her underwear. And her parents didn't care until she started developing, and then they're like, please put on a shirt.
Whoa, what the hell?
Someone's getting a text message and they have
Someone has their phone right next to the speakers. It was Starry, wasn't it?
No, that's what happens when you get a text message and you got a wireless speaker that picks it up.
My phone was right next to my mic and sometimes I can hear it.
I caused that
because I ran my phone away.
Aww.
Anyway, so those are my fic reviews for the evening. I might have more tomorrow, maybe. I don't know.
Our next topic of discussion is how much more adorable can Starry be?
Adorable.
I don't think she could be much more adorable. I think
you've been squeaking and whining all night long. I think you're killing Sherlock.
No, I accidentally swallowed something down the wrong pipe.
Yeah, I think it's called diabetes.
No! Not cute. And the fear and the goddamn fear.
The goddamn fear who is sleepy and whines about calling Milo and Otis Milo and Lettuce.
I didn't know that.
I'll have the Milo and lettuce, please. With ranch dressing.
I really just want to pat Starry's head right now. So cute.
The real question is...
Just be like,
no, to be honest, Starry,
she will rip that hand off of you.
Starry, you better stop because diabetes is a genetic trait in my family. So I try and.
Oh my god!
Oh, 10 plus, dude. 10 plus.
So I kind of want to avoid excess saccharin and sugar.
Well, you were on the wrong show then, buddy.
I have a question,
I'm amazed you're not dead yet for being here
Goes
so long.
I'll let you use my pancreas vault.
Goes I?
Really, he didn't let me use the pancreas vault. That's an honor.
You have a question, Zai?
With Milo and Lettuce, the real question is
God.
how abused was the lettuce in the movie?
Oh,
Were any lettuces harmed in the making?
Remind me, Otis was the dog, right? Or was Otis the
Yes,
cat?
Otis was the dog, Milo was the cat.
I'm sorry, that was terrible.
Brief history lesson for those who don't know why Zai is a horrible person.
Hey.
Milo and Otis was originally a Japanese product. I don't know the names. I think it was Chataran and something. But apparently, the production went through a bunch of animals. Like, they didn't use the same two animals due to
basically
circumstances. I don't know whether or not that's confirmed or not, but yeah.
But the story was the two animals that were lost from home.
Was it nostalgic or somewhat?
That was a nostalgia chick who talked about it.
Ah, that was it, yeah.
I used to watch it when I was a little, like, 4 years old, 5 years old at my grandparents' house. That's why I'm not very familiar with the story.
You'll probably never be able to look at the same way now, sorry. But, like,
I remember a basket, I remember the water, and I remember one of them looking for the other.
Try to make it look like animals were in danger.
And the reunion scene. That's about it that I remember.
I actually don't think I ever saw Milo and Otis. I saw Homeward Bound.
Oh yeah, Homeward Bound's awesome.
Homeward Bound. We should make that a movie night one night.
Homeward Bound.
No, absolutely not. I am not bawling on air.
Oh, come on. No, you can do it. You can do it.
Guys, I wonder if, like,
Homeward Bound makes you cry?
Because at the time...
God damn it.
Alright, let me explain this. At the time that movie came out, my first dog, a golden retriever by the way, had gotten so old to the point where he couldn't do anything, and we had to put him down a few years later.
No!
That's
poor timing. So for me, Shadow was my dog. I know he survived at the end, but fuck no, it's just like...
That is so sad.
Yeah.
Too soon.
Plus, on top of that, Milo and Otis and Homeward Bound are both accused of animal rights violations.
Yeah.
Alright, fine. Never mind.
But I was gonna say, there's a movie that my sisters used to watch all the time. It was one of those sort of like animal movies where like they just voice over them. But it was what was it? It was called Napoleon. It's like Napoleon something. It's about a dog named Napoleon who gets like lost from his house. He's like exploring in some like wild area where there's like wild dogs and everything. Oh yeah, it's like the whole thing where like he wants to be a wild dog. So he's like, oh yeah, he's just like a little puppy. He's like, oh yeah, wild dogs are so cool. But he like goes on this adventure around this like it might be set in Australia because there are kangaroos in it.
Lady and the Tramp 2?
No.
So he wanted to be a dingo.
It's a puppy named Napoleon. And he wants to be a wild dog. And he goes on adventures through this wild sort of area, and eventually like just wants to go home. And I think he gets lost on like an air balloon or something. Oh yeah, he finds human civilizations. He gets into like a hot air balloon or something, and just like is floating over the sky. And I think he eventually goes home.
Napoleon.
It's Napoleon.
I've seen this.
That movie was Australian. It's filmed in Australia, and it so confused me as a kid because they filmed it at Kangaroo Island. Next thing you know, he's at Ayers Rock. I'm like, how the hell did this happen?
Right, I kind of called a bit balls up on like the geography.
This is Storm. You might find this really funny. Americans couldn't understand Australian, so they redubbed it American voice acting. I'm not even kidding. It was you had the galah called Birdo, right? So and it was like Birdo, and then in the Americans, Birdo, and I'm like, oh my god,
I had the original Australian version.
They did.
I had it on VHS when I was a kid. And they redubbed it. It was all Australian animals. It was Australian landmarks. It was Sydney Harbour Bridge, for goodness sake. And then they redubbed it with American voices and everything, even the goanna.
I'm like,
I
can understand like
dubbing
from a different language because they don't want to put subtitles. But when things dub from a different accent that's still in English, it's just like, what the hell?
Why?
Guys? Like,
I don't know if they had Dame Edna for it.
They did.
I don't know if they dubbed over her or not.
Plenty of kids shows here are like dubbed from American accents into British accents. It's like, why go through all that expense to hire voice actors and go through all this production when it's still in English. Like, it just seems ludicrous to me.
They did the exact same thing with the original Mad Max.
Yep.
And it is so weird to hear.
It seems to happen more for kids' audiences.
To hear instead of Mel Gibson in Australian, with an Australian accent, rather.
Oh my god.
Talking, you hear. You hear. He doesn't even say this line, but like, this land doesn't have any heroes. We're going to give them heroes. That's just so wrong.
It's like, see what I mean?
Yeah, I was actually kind of joking with a friend of mine when I was talking about. Remember when I was watching all the MLP? And I still watch the MLP like scenes in different languages. And I was talking with a friend of mine, joking about, maybe they dub it in British and Australian if they send it over. That would be hilarious to hear, like AJ and Twilight and all them in an Australian accent. AJ should be so bush, should be like a bush.
No, AJ would be West Country accent. She would just be happy.
AJ is definitely West Country accent.
Yes.
Sort of like, well, hello out there.
You're a wizard, Twilight.
You're a wizard.
You're a wizard, Twilight. Yeah.
No, but like, if like MLP was based in Australia,
everyone would die.
AJ wouldn't have an apple farm, some type of like random ranch out there out back, and she'd just have this like hardcore,
It's
Crocodile
all
Dundee.
the cows,
Yeah, she'd have that hardcore Crocodile Dundee style like attitude towards life. Like
Crikey,
they might actually be crocs in there, AJ. Wait, I think I.
And of course, we've mentioned this before. In in Japanese, she'd just be have an Osaka accent.
Oh, she had, and they didn't do it. They didn't do it.
Aww.
They did it.
They should have done that.
No, they didn't give her an Osakan accent. I was so mad.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Here we go.
Also,
The
not
Osaka accent
Kill
again.
those troops.
I love
I know-
that
I
came
know.
from the background.
It was they mad about this. People were just like, why is this a thing?
Oh my god.
What? What'd
But
you
no, we
find,
talked about that
Starry?
last week. Every time an anime is dubbed, and if the character is from Osaka, they always give that character a southern accent.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, why isn't the reverse true? Why didn't they give AJ an Osaka accent when they dubbed it?
Yeah, those are wings.
I think I'm gonna save that picture.
Oh, God, that's beautiful, Zai.
Starry, do you?
I'm too sleepy for your bullshit.
Do you have the Napoleon clip with the kangaroo singing the song? Because I love that song.
Kangaroo, Naru, Naru.
Zai,
Sleeps to a possum.
one thing about that picture, her hair is way too neat and tidy.
Kangaroo.
Well, I'm not kidding.
No.
I'm kidding.
Maybe she.
Yes, it's there. It exists.
Maybe. Oh god, she found it. Maybe Starry puts effort into looking at that hair.
It's just how I remember it.
Oh my
It's Dave
God.
Edna.
We gotta link it to
God.
like the.
I did. Watched it is bro.
That I could if I could open the chat.
I think this is the most fun
Sleep
Starry
to a
has ever had
possum.
on air.
Yeah, I think you basically have
This is
one
my
of two
childhood, dude. This is my childhood, and
We
it shows.
bring in everyone's
Me
childhoods
too,
up.
actually.
This whole movie was like, it was beautiful because it had like a lot of Australian landmarks where like, it was really good. And I always wanted as a kid to try and do the balloon thing what Napoleon did, but I was too scared.
I think I think from now on, Starry
Maybe
needs
if I
to
can
either
find
be
the American-
busted or she needs to get drunk.
Yeah, I don't think
Nah.
this is the American version.
I wonder if this is American.
What do they do for the kangaroo? Just like
I don't know.
it's
I
not
want to
an
see if they
American
dubbed
thing.
over her. No, I think they would just have an American. I literally typed in kangaroo, naru.
Well,
That's how it goes. Kangaroo, naru.
That just makes me think of that.
Awesome.
You guys ever seen that Tumblr video? It's just like a guy imitating the monkey from Lion King jumping on a branch, but it's just like his shadow because he's like filming it from the branch as he's jumping, and he just
Oh,
comes out and
yes.
he says shit. And one of the comments in it is just like, "Do you have any idea how hard this is to search for?" And it's just got a screenshot of Google. It's like pinga unga unga Squish banana.
Hinging on a squash banana.
And then he breaks the tree.
Do you remember Sid and Nancy?
Oh.
They're the puppies. I think that was great that they actually labeled them after Sid and Nancy. I think they're actual
Sid Vicious and Nancy Spungen is not exactly it's not exactly a story that you want to pass on to younger kids, okay?
Yeah, but they call the two dingo puppies Sid and Nancy. Nancy nearly drowns, and so Napoleon Muffin tries to teach her how to swim when he learns.
Right. Oh, I think I remember that. Yeah. He's trying to.
But still, given who they're named after. Still, given who they're named after, it makes me go, why?
No, they still get Dame Edna for the American version. Yes. Was.
Talking about movies.
Nobody fucking messes with Dame Edna.
Talking about movies involving animals before.
Have you seen the thing that she's been talking about, like the ad? She makes fun of David Trump, like within the first.
Actually, you know what? I kind of realize now why we don't found anymore.
You know what? You cut out.
Damn it!
Nearly hit the tree.
I was saying I think I understand why we don't.
No,
Oh my god! It cut off in the exact same spot.
It always cuts out at exactly the same spot.
I was saying I kind of understand. Damn it! What the fuck?
Understand what? We need to know this.
Yes. We can't
Tell us your
without knowing that.
If you see it cut out, stop and then continue again without backtracking.
I was saying I think I understand why we don't have movies like Napoleon and Milo and Otis and Homeward Bound anymore. Because the movie industry is too scared. Because remember when they did A Dog's Purpose, everyone lost their shit over one scene that they thought was animal abuse.
And PETA lied.
Didn't they chuck a dog into rushing water when it didn't want to?
No, well, here's the thing.
That is what PETA asserted.
I'm gonna have to tell my friend because we saw the ad for it last night and he told me about the other thing and I was like, God damn it, can't see it anymore.
No, this didn't happen. Okay,
they tossed the cat into the water in Napoleon.
This was the behind the scenes. Dogs do not like water, especially German Shepherds. They're not water dogs. And rushing water is terrifying to them.
My friend's King Charles Spaniel loves swimming.
So the handler for the German Shepherd,
sticking in water.
The handler for the German Shepherd on that scene, basically you can see what he's doing. He's holding the dog by the collar, stroking her chest, keeping her calm, and just basically letting her know it's going to be all right. So, and then when he throws her in, she freaks out because she's getting thrown into rushing water. But the dog was perfectly safe, and the handler was making sure they were going to be safe. It was not abuse.
The next time,
I was gonna say because I also heard that they chucked it in and then had to rescue it.
No, they did this. They chucked her in, did the scene, and then jumped in to get her out as fast as possible so she wouldn't have an anxiety attack.
Right.
Okay.
So, folks, the next time PETA makes an announcement, don't trust them. They're the same people who make Mario games based on Tanuki.
I didn't know it was a PETA thing. I just no, they chucked dog into rushing water. No.
It was at a controlled set. They didn't actually throw the dog into Whitewater Rapids.
Yeah.
Under their
Milo Notice is
supervision.
the one that actually has a cat going down a waterfall.
Hey
Yeah.
guys, when did they use that picture? If I put it on Twitter or
Yeah, how many extras of kittens did they have for Milo and Otis?
I
Cat we fed to a bear. This is the cat.
I don't know. I don't have that specific information.
I mean, it is really cool, but it was obviously a different era and a different country that I don't know how Japan's safety stuff goes for this sort of thing, but
you have to remember is that Japan still has a whaling policy. Granted, they say it's scientific use, but
that's bullshit.
Who knows? Yeah, pretty much bullshit.
Anyway, so A Dog's Life, which was honestly more hyped up than it should have been, but it was good.
I think I feel like I've probably seen it. It sounds familiar.
Ty, do you mind if I put that picture on Twitter?
Go ahead.
She
Yeah.
asks in the most adorable voice
The
ever.
movie's called A Dog's Purpose, and it's this dog going through multiple lives with the same consciousness.
It's reincarnation.
Yeah.
Canine reincarnation. And
Except the dog.
surprise, it ends up back
Another
with
dog.
one of its first masters, who turned into Dennis Quaid.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the really funny thing is like the dog retains all of his memories from all the past lives.
So it's basically Shirley MacLaine.
That would honestly be horrifying to me.
Yeah.
That would be.
You have memories of every time you died. It's like the Doctor
Well,
regenerating,
not-
but less fun.
Not just that, but the dog changes genders
Yeah.
as
And
reincarnates.
breeds.
That would
I'm
be
a girl!
horrifying.
Well, damn it! I can't lick that anymore.
You what?
Oh, what? I have to poo differently now?
Hey, male and female dogs don't really.
Oh no,
out-
it's peeing they do differently. But
Yeah.
Out of context, Starry is funny. We just say that, and she just goes, "What?"
Because I'm not focusing on other things.
Exactly. I love it when we catch you out of context. Just come out of left
Means
field.
everything.
I'll tell you what though,
I'm trying to figure out something and it's not working.
Now Squirrel has reminded me of that. Now Squirrel's reminded me of the end scene of one of the end scenes of DWK's stuff on
I want to keep
Girls.
talking about dog poop.
So I'm going to take advantage of being a dog and finally Spike. That's gross. Not to mention completely unsanitary. Someone's licking my balls tonight, Twilight. If you don't want to yourself, get off my back.
Oh, can we talk about something else?
Yeah.
Yes,
We got like
My, isn't this guy?
Given the
14.
time, I say Mad Lib.
I got one ready to go.
Okay.
You know what,
Let's
Starry?
start.
Let's start with you.
Huh?
Verb.
You, Starry.
Starry, give me a verb. Did I break her?
I don't know.
I think you did. Something must have broken. I'll get her.
Maybe she fell out the tree.
Another person.
That hasn't happened in a while.
She got so tired she rolled off of a branch.
All right. Zai, we'll start with you then.
Okay.
The verb.
Ignite.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Because I was just uploading the start picture.
Stormy.
I
Storm?
think she BRB'd.
I think we lost both of her.
The Australians are dead.
Australia just lifted out of the ocean. It's
All
like,
right,
I have to go now.
Cutie. We'll skip to you. Cutie.
Yeah.
Part of the body. Yes, go there.
I shall say the grundle.
Okay. Squirrel.
Yes.
An animal.
I shall say the kangaroo.
Of course.
Of course you do.
Oh, yeah, Starry's dead.
And it's confirmed. She's gone.
Australia has just lifted out of the ocean
Shelley?
and flew off into space.
Yo.
I must go.
Oh, this will be
My people
challenging.
need me.
Oh.
A number.
Oh, God damn it!
Really? That's a challenge for you,
Roll a
oh
D20
mighty
and just give us the
detective?
result.
1984.
Okay.
1984. Good year.
I'm
Sure.
sure it is. Trade?
Sherlock Hooves. Don't ask him a number. He doesn't know any. Go
That's
for
way
it.
too much.
Trade?
I know the number 7.
You're gonna love this.
Way to go, Stormy.
Adjective.
Fuck.
That's not an adjective.
Re-educate me. What's adjective?
Describe
Descriptive.
something.
Thank you.
Okay, so while Stormy is over here passing her like infant school like numbers, Trade is like not passing the spelling.
Slimy.
Damn it, I'm out of tea. Well, I'm done.
Not the tea!
Let's see.
Out of tea. Hang on, what?
A fluff and stuff?
Yeah.
A noun.
What should we go for? Starry.
Okay. I'll just use your
I
name.
ship
Starryflame.
it.
Storm.
Yes.
A plural noun.
Wings.
Chicken wings or pony wings?
Pony.
Doesn't matter.
Why do I want KFC for some reason?
The ones she's missing, apparently.
She's alive!
Kitty.
Yeah.
No, another number.
Stupid.
Let's go with 53.
53. Squirrel.
Yes.
Someone in the room.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Oh,
We already did that.
Stormy.
You what?
Will you start?
You want me?
You what, mate?
Don't answer that!
I don't want to.
All right, what's squirrel?
You gave it.
Okay, good.
Sherlock.
Yes.
A verb.
Brew.
Say that again.
Brew.
Oh, brew.
I am brewing some tea.
Okay.
Hey.
Well, once the kettle finishes.
Sorry.
Yes.
Adjective.
Adjective.
Right where we
Yes.
began.
Melodic.
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 Ooh.
Sounds fancy.
Shade.
Yes.
Drill down.
Kangaroo.
You know what? To appease the Aussie corn buckets.
Oh, no. I didn't say that. I've never said that.
He even
You were thinking it. You were thinking it.
It says.
Hey, Greymane. I know
It
you are
says who?
listening. Give me a plural noun.
Yeah, it really sucks. We don't. It really sucks, Squirrel. We don't have any KFC here in my town
It
anymore.
looks like springs.
Propeller. What are you giggling at adorably?
Kangaroo.
Naru. I really liked the song between Birdo and Muffin before. What's it called?
Waltzing
How Far I
Matilda?
Fly? No,
Well, while you're
no,
thinking
it's
about
How Far I
that,
Fly.
Let's keep going.
Not
Zeiss?
Birdo's parts though.
Yes.
Noun.
Where are the rabbit song?
Wait, did I skip you?
No, you. No, you
I
did
did-
me.
Oh, I
You
did.
did me, and then you did the Greymane, and now it's Zach.
Okay.
Wow, Rarity's
Tony.
getting around tonight.
I'm just.
Oh
making
my.
sure.
I ship it.
Storm.
I didn't mean it like that, you asshole.
You
Storm?
did.
Can we soundbite trade saying that?
Did
Yes.
Stormy just AFK again?
Starring.
Well, she's not responding.
She's there. I heard her.
Anyway, next.
I didn't. Fine, cutie, another part of the body.
Oh no.
Oh, there she is.
That was me.
Part of the body.
Another part of the body.
The uvula.
Oh, how dirty of you.
God.
So it's a girl's house. It's a girl's.
No!
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 It's not the uvula.
No, it's a quote.
I know.
Monster house. Okay, good.
Oh, yeah.
That's
duh.
it's like that must be the uvula. Oh, so it's the girl house. What? No, everyone has a uvula.
Well,
Not me.
No, it's
Yes.
that's the quote. That's the
Ever.
quote.
Yeah, it's the
No,
quote
no,
in the
Stormy
movie.
is continuing.
There
Noni
she
is
is.
part of the scene.
What?
a verb.
Fast.
Gotta go fast.
I was about to say like.
And furious?
Now
Wait,
he'd be
it's-
saying
that's an
Sonic, wouldn't he?
adjective.
That's an adjective,
No,
yeah.
verb is something you do.
Adjective.
Go.
That works.
First go.
You should have said cool.
I think he's
Squirrel.
trying. I think he's
You
trying
should have
to
said
hint
beyond
something.
cool.
Anyways,
Speed racer.
Yes.
come on, let's get this finished.
Okay.
Shirley, another verb.
Another verb. Annoy.
And a store.
Yes.
No,
We'll
we're
come
annoying.
back to you with one more number.
Me?
You.
Yes.
Yes.
Number.
12. My mental age.
Okay. You know, this is in honor of our starry flame.
Oh no.
It's all about a hangover.
Yeah.
I don't have a hangover. I'm just tired.
Anyways,
We're aware.
anyways, this is about a hangover.
Oh, boy.
I'll never ignite again.
Well, that does not sound like me at all.
Famous
never
last
blaze it.
words when you wake up in the morning. Oh God. With your head spinning and your grundle feeling like a kangaroo slept on it.
This is definitely about
You're supposed to go kangaroo, naroo.
Wow.
Die, you failed me.
Cutie, you are the worst right now.
Cutie.
I really wish Arya was here so she could say it to your face.
Anyways, the night usually starts with you saying you'll just go for one. But then one turns into 1,984.
Wow.
You're having such a slimy time. Then it's your turn to buy the next starry flame.
That didn't work like I hoped it would
What?
work.
I'm not a thing to buy.
How
Actually,
I
much?
give you
sorry, you know what?
$5.
You know what? I'm going to make a drink now. That's called the
Get
Starry
on that.
I'll give you
That
five.
sorry in the window.
I'll give you $5
No.
dues. $5 dues for the starry flame.
Come on, let me keep going.
Yes, yes.
Wings for everyone!
Wow.
Pretty soon it's 53 hours later and you realize you need to go home.
Someone has turned to Emma Larson, haven't they?
You hitch a ride with your friend Stormspark and somehow manage to brew into bed.
Right?
The next morning is melodic. You got buckets in your hair and you slept in your propellers.
Oh.
And there's an empty pony box on your pillow.
What kind of box?
I don't wanna know.
Does it mean?
No, bad.
No.
Yeah.
Back in your
You
cage.
You drag your uvula
I
to
didn't
work
know
and do your best to not go. You make it through the day barely. Time to go home and annoy it off. But then you get a text from your friend. Hey, let's meet for a drink. Well,
Oh no.
maybe just 12.
Maybe
And
just 12.
that
Perfectly
is
fine.
That is the
Okay,
tale of a
so-
hangover.
I didn't realize Starry was such an alcoholic.
When I gave Starry's name,
Yes,
I-
yes.
and
This is now going to be a thing. I am
When
making a
you-
Starry Flame cocktail.
Yeah.
I want to hear
when you
Zai.
It
said-
has to be on fire.
Guys, I want to hear what Zai sing.
when I gave Starry's name and I knew the noun was coming up, and you said that the thing was about like having a hangover, I was really hoping it would be something about waking up in bed with Starry.
Okay.
I need to hear this
Okay.
Zai.
just the whole
I-
stereotype of like waking up and then just
I
like finding a
ship it.
strange person in your bed.
So do
Just,
I.
like,
No,
I
but
the noun was coming up.
okay. We all just heard that Zai wants to wake up in bed with Starry.
Yes.
After
Yes.
a night of drinking,
We did.
No, I didn't.
after a
Well,
night of
yeah,
drinking.
we did. It's recorded.
It's recorded as well.
Ladies,
Yay!
Squirrel, are you putting it on YouTube?
I said I thought that's how it was gonna go. Like,
Please
in
tell
the
me you're
bad
putting
look.
this on YouTube later, Squirrel.
Oh, he is.
Yes, I would.
I hate you. I hate you all.
Okay,
love you
so I
too.
have to.
The triangle gets stronger.
I
No,
have
it doesn't.
And on that
So I have
bombshell,
to,
I
I
think
have
it's
to
time
come
to
up with
go.
a cocktail that can be orange in color and still have the capacity to be lit aflame.
Well,
This
while
is
you're
difficult.
thinking about that, it's time for
Everclear?
us to go.
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
the problem is if I mix anything with like straight alcohol that can
Okay,
not.
everyone, shut up. Miss Rarity, final say.
Everybody say your goodbyes.
Bye, everybody. Bye.
Good night, mate.
Kill me!
No, I'm not going to. From all of us here at Treetime, this is Miss Verity saying, I hope you enjoyed the tale of a hangover. Next time, we'll talk about how to cure it.
Oh.
Next time on Tree Time.
And we're gonna screw it up.
Grumps.
Good
Yeah,
night.
Grumps.